Temple or anti-cube? Temple. There you go. Alrighty, everybody. Today we're reviewing the Egg Cannon Tower. It's in the shop currently. I thought we might as well go take it out and check out and see what it does. And yeah, for you people that are considering saving up to actually get this tower, let's go ahead and take a preview. I have it in my inventory here. I owned it in 2020, so it should have the number 2020 on it. We'll go ahead and pull this into our inventory. While we are getting set up, make sure to consider subscribing if you want to see more content similar to this. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to say there. You don't have to, your choice, not mine. And yeah, let's get started. All right, we're bringing Pumpkin Patch to the party. We're gonna be taking Pumpkin Patch with us, and we will be all right, maybe we'll actually be able to show the tower properly this time. So there it is. This is the tower that you can obtain, except for that number there is going to be 2021 instead of 2020. But if you want this tower, you can get it. Makes no difference outside of that little number change. That is actually the only significant difference between my tower and the one you would purchase, is the fact that it would be 2021 instead of 2020. All stats are the exact same. Placement limits, everything, it's the exact same. The placement limit here says that there's a player limit of 10. So you have up to 10 placements there on this tower. This is probably more of your early game defensive tower. It's not going to be best later game. It's also more direct damage than splash damage, as you're going to note here. Honestly, each and every one of the models looks pretty good. It's one of my favorite tower models, honestly, just because of how good the cannon looks in general. As you can see, we start with green, blue, then yellow, then red, then pink as an end there. Very, very, very nice model. I've actually already done a video on this tower reviewing it, but this was whenever it came out last time, so this is kind of a re-review of this tower. Honestly, I don't know how much has changed since that video. We'll go ahead and check that out. I'll admit I almost never use this tower, so this will be a new experience for me, as well as you guys. Honestly, I didn't even review the prices of these things. Actually, let's go check that real fast, because you can place it for 500, you can upgrade it for 250 to get your first upgrade. We'll go ahead and upgrade them again and just check out the stat differentials. I completely forgot to do that. Oh my word, I am so just bad at this, guys. I don't know what's happening. First placement at 500 cash. There's a damage of 5, fire rate of 3, and a splash damage of 1. It's actually not great for a level 1, but it's level 1, so understandable. Then the damage of splash is up to 2, and that's and the range is up a little bit. That's practically all that happens there, as you can kind of see. That's pretty much it. Next upgrade, which costs 635, gives us 8 damage and a splash damage of 3. I mean, again, not a massive change. Also, the explosion range is increased slightly. That's pretty much it. Just a bigger boom, as the title says. The next one is durable support. This just increases the damage. Actually, it doubles the direct damage. Sheesh. And it increases the fire rate. Does it increase the range? It increases the range and explosion size just a tad. So that's also beneficial, and that is 1,300 to upgrade. Not a horrible price right there. Now the maxing, the extravagant explosion, that's a good 3,560, which that's pretty expensive, but 35 damage at a fire rate of 2 seconds, which actually is not bad. And then a splash damage of 6, which that's pretty bad. That's just kind of like added on, kind of okay, you got that, but not really a big deal. Not an incredible tower. I will note though, it has a temple gain of 200. That's actually moderately cheap temple pricing there. Probably not a bad price at all just to do the egg cannon. It's probably a great upgrading strat for temple if you have the temple tower. We'll go ahead and check this guy out in action. We're not going to actually see anybody really use this at level 1. It's so cheap to upgrade anyways. This is medium mode if you're curious. Oh, by the way, it has a cool animation. Like, I don't know if you see that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the animation. I mean, it's any tower that has an animation is pretty cool. We're gonna up it to stronger wheels. This is probably what people would get to between this one and level 3 upon first placement. I doubt anybody would actually stay at level 1. So yeah, we're getting a little more splash damage. Yeah, as you can see, it is doing some moderate splash. It is not able to keep up though. Look at that. Nope, it is letting things through. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, no, it can't handle it all. You're gonna need like 2 of them. That would be 1,500 to get 2 of these guys. So that's actually not bad at all to get 2 of these guys down. Since we're kind of already struggled with that, we'll go ahead and keep the 2. We'll go to wave 5. No, we'll go to wave 7. I take that back. And we're going to take these up to the next level. See how they handle. We got 2 of them. Let's see how it goes. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Those things are fast, though. Oh, gosh. Okay. Yep. Oh, they are not able to handle that either. They aren't that great. You really need a good amount of them to do something, honestly. And they're cheap upgrades, which that kind of makes sense. It's a cheaper tower. It's going to not do as much. We'll try level 7 with 2 of the durable supports, because that's going to up the fire rate, and I think that may make a difference. Not sure. You might as well try. Yeah, we are still backed up. Would you look at that? We still aren't able to handle. Yeah, okay, it's not doing a great job. Honestly, compared to some other towers, this tower is not the best. Yeah, we've got 3 of them now. 3 should be able to handle this pretty fine. And again, it does some explosion damage. 3, which, I mean, meh. I mean, they're barely able to handle this. So if you really want to use this tower to its best ability, start with it, and that's pretty much it. Like, you're gonna go a first few waves with it, and then you're probably done. Yeah, the max version is still letting things through. Wow. Well, that's a rip in the chat. Even the max version let things through. I mean, it's not on a corner, and in its defense, it's not on a corner, so that's kind of understandable, but still. Extravagant Explosion, that costs 3,500. Overall, what's the math on that? So you're at about 6,000 to max this one of these guys. About 6,000 cash, and it's not able to handle wave 7 alone. I mean, then again, in its defense, we do know that Railgun can't handle, like, I'll pull out Railgun actually in a second. I'll show you guys what I mean. See, it's handling the tar cubes fine, so maybe it's not that bad. This is a max Railgun. You see how insane that is? That's a ton of money. Watch this. Things are gonna get through. I don't think you guys realize the fact this costs way more than the egg cannon did, and look at that. It's doing a worse job than the egg cannon was. I completely ignored this fact. Egg cannon actually may be able to do okay by itself. Egg cannon's probably gonna be your high DPS early game. I wouldn't suggest using it on some splash like that other one was, but see these tar cubes? This is the moment for this tower. This is the moment for this tower. When you need some direct damage, maybe set it to strong and just get it targeting those higher HP cubes. It's going to do a much better job. See, it's letting the splash through, but hopefully in your situation, you will be able to use other towers to handle the splash, so you can use the Extravagant Explosion to take care of the high HP cubes. Because as you can see, there's a bunch of tar cubes here, and it's just one-shotting them. So, Egg Cannon, not so great as a splash. If you're dealing with spam, this is not your go-to tower. If you've got to deal with some higher HP cubes, this is the tower for you. Let's actually pull out a level 3 here and see how it handles. They do 16 damage, exact same wave we just went through. Let's see. And I encourage you, by the way, that if you get this tower, to go check it out yourself. It is always good for you to test it yourself and not always rely on me for this sort of stuff. See, yeah, 2 of them are going to handle all these tar cubes. So yeah. So the egg cannon is going to be your go-to direct damage. Of course, there's going to be other alternatives. There's always other alternatives. But if you want to bring this tower, feel free to have a little bit of fun with it. I mean, if I want to be completely and totally honest with you guys, Stealth Bomber is a perfect alternative to this tower. It does a lot of direct damage and splash damage. It does a median amount of direct damage, so you're going to be fine if you just use Stealth Bomber. But a lot of you guys aren't that level. I understand that. So for those of you that aren't, I mean, Egg Cannon is probably a good direct damage alternative. Definitely an option for you guys at lower levels, not so much at higher levels. Not going to be very helpful on Chaos Mode, as we're going to get, let me show you guys what Chaos Mode looks like. This is the high HP cube in Chaos right here. I don't believe this guy, at least this level, is going to be able to handle it. No, actually. Okay, Egg Cannon. You seem to be pulling your worth. You're doing a mighty fine job. Actually, it's doing a better job than I think Stealth Bomber would do against it, honestly. Now, again, Stealth Bomber is going to be doing splash, so know that. But it's really not doing a bad job. Actually, it could probably solo that thing if it was maxed. Actually, let's pull out 2 of them, because there's one wave in Chaos where there's 2 of them at once. Can a max one alone deal with 2 of these guys? I think they're going to get wrecked. Again, this is about 6,000. In cash. I believe the Stealth Bomber is about this expensive to place, and to get to the level necessary to handle this is about the exact same price that this guy costs. Okay, he dealt all but 1 HP of damage. Egg Cannon's respectable. I wouldn't say it's the best in the world, and it's definitely, I mean, most event towers in this game aren't the best tower anyways. They're usually better alternatives than the event towers. Alright, so we've got our max place down, all maxed out now. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a test here. Okay, yeah, see, this one alone is not doing too bad. And again, this is wave 25 of medium mode. Alright, here we go. This is where the fun begins. Now they're all shooting. This is all of them maxed out. As many as you can place max. Well, this is 8 of the 10. The other 2 are over there. But see, oh man. Yeah, no, that actually did pretty good. That actually did pretty good. Oh boy, this is a fun wave. This is a bunch of splash right here. The fire cubes are meant to be splash killed here. But we have the Inferno Flame cube. I don't know how they're going to handle that. That one's got me interested. Note, though, I will note that splash damage is starting to grind down those fire cubes. I mean, it's taking a minute, but it's doing some work. I'm impressed, actually. I didn't expect them to do that well. So can they handle the Inferno Flame? This is a much higher HP cube. Can they do it? Only egg cannons maxed out. Can they actually kill it? It doesn't look like it, but we're not through with it yet. Yeah, some of them are out of range now. Nah, they didn't kill it. They got pretty close, though. Yeah, they brought it down. I believe they're going to get it to, like, under 300. Yeah, there it is. And it's now out of range of everything. So, yeah, they brought it way down. Oh, man, they almost killed it. They almost killed it. They didn't get it fully, but they almost did. And this is wave 30 of medium mode. I'm not going to say it's the best tower in the game. There's definitely better alternatives than the egg cannon, but it's not a bad tower at lower levels, and I would definitely suggest bringing it if you're feeling like having a little fun with the egg cannon, or if you actually think it's going to be effective in your strategy. Bring it with you. It's not the worst tower in the world, I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right, guys, so that's the egg cannon. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Make sure to consider subscribing down below. You don't have to. That's your choice, not mine. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.